Welcome, racing fans, to RP Express, Racing Podcast Express for this Monday, March 21st. Full results from Fontanta in Australia, NASCAR, and Formula One action this weekend. So we'll start with NASCAR Xfinity Series. Full results from Saturday's TreatMyClock.com 300. Winner Austin Dillon in the number 2 car. Finishing second was Kyle Busch. Third, Darrell Wallace Jr. Finishing in fourth is Daniel Suarez. Fifth, Elliott Sadler. Finishing sixth, Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick on Saturday driving the 88 car. Finishing in seventh, Brennan Gowen. Kyle Larson finishes in eighth. Brennan Jones, ninth. Justin Allgaier finishes in 10th place. Finishing in 11th, it's Eric Almirola. Blake Cochin finishes 12th. Brennan Poole, 13th. Ryan Reed, 14th. 15th, Eric Jones. Jeb Burton in 16th. Ty Dillon in 17th in the number 3 car. Corey Ahori finishes in the 24 car in 18th place. Russ Chastain in 19th. And Ryan Blaney finishes in 20th. 21st, Jeremy Clements in the 51 car. Dakota Armstrong in 22nd. 23rd is Garrett Smithley in the 0 car. Finishing 24th, Spencer Gallagher. 25th, Ryan Preece. Mario Gosselin in 26th. 27th, J.J. Ely. 28th, Joey Gase. Ryan Sieg finishes 29th. Todd Peck finishes 30th. And 31st, it's Cody Ware. Mike Harmon, 32nd. BJ McLeod, 33rd. Derek Cope, 34th. 35th is Harrison Rhodes. Dylan Lupton, 36th. 37th, Ray Black Jr. 38th, David Starr. 39th, Josh Weiss. And finishing in 40th place, Matt DiBenedetto. And he was in the number 10 car on Saturday. All right, now for Sunday's race. And the Saturday finish was pretty interesting. Kyle Busch lost a tire and about to go in for the win in the number 18 NOS Energy blue and red Toyota. On the final lap, blew a tire. And Daniel Suarez right behind him in the 19 car in second. And it looked like Daniel Suarez was going to try to grab the checkered, but Austin Dillon, the number 2 car, who was running third, gets around Daniel Suarez for the win. So that was a crazy win on Saturday, and we'll talk about it in more detail on Thursday during Racing Podcast Full Throttle. So here are the results from Sunday's Auto Club 400. The winner, Jimmy Johnson, the 48 car. Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon, the only 2 drivers to win their very first Auto Club Speedway race. So good stuff. So Jimmy Johnson, the winner on Sunday. Finishing second, Kevin Harvick, who led pretty much the whole race, led a whole bunch of laps, comes in second in number 4 car. And finishing third was Denny Hamlin. Joey Logano finishes in 4th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 5th. Chase Elliott in 6th. Carl Edwards 7th. AJ Allmendinger, he finishes 8th. Finishing 9th is Brad Keselowski. Jay McMurray, the number 1 car, finishes 10th. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes in 11th. 12th place was Brian Scott. Brian Vickers in 13th. Brian Vickers in the 14 car yesterday. Finishing 14th, Ryan Newman. 15th, Paul Menard. 16th, Landon Castle. Casey Mears finishes 17th. Claude Boyer 18th. Matt Kenseth 19th in the number 20 car. And finishing in 20th was Trevor Bayne in the number 6. 21st was Eric Almirola. David Reagan in 22nd. And then in 23rd, Reagan Smith. Austin Dillon finishes 24th. Kyle Busch finishes 25th. Kyle Busch had a tire go down yesterday too, so 2 days in a row, Saturday and Sunday. Cole Witt finishes 26th. Matt DiBenedetto in the 83 car finishes 27th. Casey Kane finishes 28th. And of course, those are sort of the race. There was that wreck between Casey Kane and Danica Patrick. Big wreck for Danica Patrick after contact from the number 5 car. Because Danica Patrick gets out of the car, starts walking into the apron. Of course, looking for the number 5 car. But Casey Kane got called to the hole. So they're down in Charlotte at the Research and Development Center. So we'll keep our eyes and ears open for that here at RP. Finishing 29th is Michael Annett. 30th is Kurt Busch. Finishing 31st, Michael McDowell. 32nd, Martin Truex Jr., the 78 car, which I thought for sure was going to take the checkered yesterday. 33rd is Chris Buescher in the 34 car. 34th place is Jeffrey Earnhardt. 35th, Ryan Blaney. Josh Weiss finishes 36th. 37th, Greg Biffle. Danica Patrick finishes 38th, and Kyle Larson, he finished in 39th place. And then you had the Australian Grand Prix. The Australian Grand Prix, which is very a whole different beast altogether. And it was interesting. So I'm taking this time to learn as much as I can about Formula One. It is a whole different world. So whatever I learned over the course of this 2016 season, I will gladly share with you guys. So very weird. Big wreck between Esteban Gutierrez and Fernando Alonso. The car clipped this other car, and the tire just came off. Everything. And went into the wall, and this car was pretty much just crumpled. It looked like a pile of metal with tires on it. So it was a crazy race on Sunday morning at 1 in the morning. But we'll talk about that a little bit on Thursday as well. But here's the finishing results from the Australian Grand Prix Formula One season opener. Winner, Nico Rosberg, and this is his 15th career win. Lewis Hamilton finishes second. Sebastian Vettel third. Daniel Ricciardo in fourth. Fifth, Felipe Massa. Romain Grosjean finishes sixth. Nico Hulkenberg in seventh. Valtteri Bottas in eighth. Carlos Sainz in ninth. Max Verstappen in 10th. Julian Palmer finishes in 11th. Kevin Magnussen in 12th. Sergio Perez in 13th. Jenson Button in 14th. Felipe Nasser in 15th. And Pascal Wehrlein finishes in 16th. 6 guys dropped out on Sunday morning. Kimi Räikkönen, Rio Haryanto, Esteban Gutierrez, Fernando Alonso, Daniel Kavan, and Marcus Erelson. So the next... so here's what's going on next weekend. There's absolutely no racing this weekend whatsoever. But the weekend after, you got NASCAR, IndyCar, and Formula One together on... that's the weekend of April 2nd and 3rd. April 2nd starts Saturday afternoon with the Camping World Truck Series from Martinsville. NASCAR heads to the first short track of the season. So it's April 2nd with Camping World Truck Series, and then April, which is Saturday afternoon, and then that Saturday night you have the IndyCar with the Grand Prix of Phoenix, so the Phoenix Grand Prix. And then Sunday morning at 11 o'clock, it's Formula One from Bahrain. And then you have NASCAR Sprint Cup Series on that Sunday in the afternoon. So this weekend, everyone takes off, and the weekend after, racing comes back. But we'll talk about that on Thursday. Motorsports Talk Racing Podcast Full Throttle this Thursday, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Spreaker.com, #RP. Also at the home of American podcasting at apodradio.com. From the Skybox Podcasting Center on Long Island, this has been Manny Allegretta. Have a good one, and this has been RP Express.